Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Northie Tara. For those of you who don't know me, I am a content creator based in Montreal. You can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Northie Tara and my TikTok is pashoot.shop. Like, subscribe, comment, anything that you do to support me. Obviously, I appreciate it. So on today's YouTube video, I wanted to go through my makeup bag, let you girlies know what's worth it, what's not. Obviously, in this economy, we can't be just spending our money on like bullshit, right? We really want to spend our money on quality makeup. And I feel like I obviously follow trends and I follow like what people they say on TikTok and Instagram, what to buy, and then I try it, and then I have my own opinion on a lot of these different trends and makeup brands. So yeah, I'm gonna go through my makeup bag. This is what my makeup bag looks like. I really need to be more organized because here I have like my vanity, and in this drawer I'm gonna be like putting all of my makeup and organizing everything and whatnot. I just feel like I haven't gotten the chance to do that yet. If you guys know good like organizers for a vanity, this vanity is from IKEA. So like it's small, it's compact. So if you guys know good compact organizers for a vanity, let me know down below. I'm looking for like transparent ones, but I don't want any like designs on it or whatsoever. I just want it like very like, nude, if that makes sense. So this is what my makeup bag looks like. It looks like I don't know. It looks like a bag of garbage, honestly. But I have so much stuff in here. And yeah, let's just go through it and then let you girlies know what's worth it and what's not. So let's start with my makeup brushes. I only use makeup brushes. I used to use like beauty blenders, and I feel like beauty blenders, they just absorb too much of the product and you're not getting as much product on your face as you should, and it's just a waste. Honestly, it's like a sponge, right? It's just gonna absorb everything and you're gonna have to reapply more product. I feel like with a brush, it's gonna blend your makeup more seamlessly, and also the brush isn't going to absorb the product, so you're getting more for your money basically. So I've got a couple of these brushes from Kaya. If you guys don't know Kaya, I feel like it's a really underrated brand. They are based in Europe. They're a European brand, and honestly, their makeup is so good and their makeup brushes are so good. They also do like skincare. I'll be putting their Instagram down below. And by the way, nothing is sponsored. No brand has asked me to do like a review or whatsoever. It's just like my honest opinion. So I have a few, as I said, of these Kaya brushes. Just trying to find them. I have quite a few and they're really, really, really good quality, honestly. So if you're looking to buy new makeup brushes, I would definitely suggest you to go with Kaya. So these are some of the brushes that I have. I'm not sure if they're vegan or not because I've had these for a while now, so I don't really remember like the box, what it said. But you could definitely check it out on their website. Obviously, if it's vegan, they have +1, like they have an added point. But yeah, so these are really good brushes. I use this fluffy brush to kind of like brighten underneath my eye. So I have this brightener that I'm going to show you guys later on the video, and then I just use it to kind of like brighten under my eyes just because it's very light and fluffy. I use this, let me do this. Okay. So I use this makeup brush sometimes as a nose contour. Sometimes I'll use it if I want to do like a mini winged eyeliner or whatever. But yeah, I mostly just use it for that. I don't really use it for my eyebrows because my eyebrows are just naturally thick, and I just put gel, so I don't really need to add anything onto it. And then I have this one. This is also kind of fluffy, but it's very compact. I use this for my nose contour. It's Chef's Kiss, honestly. And then I have these two. I always get mixed up between both because they kind of look the same, except this one is wider. So I use this one as a contour brush, and then I use this one as a blush, but for my powdered brush. Since this is kind of wide, I put my contour on the extremities, like on the edge, and then I just like pass through like that. Because I don't put that much contour as I used to. I always contour my nose, but I don't always contour my face just because, well, I mean powdered contour, just because sometimes I feel like it's a bit too harsh and I'm trying to go for more like a seamless look. So these are the brushes that I use. Holy Grail, I've been using them for a year and they've never shedded anything. Their quality is really, really good. And when I wash my makeup brushes, I'm not sure if it's like they're like best practice, but I just submerge them in water and then I leave them for like a couple of hours and then I eventually rinse them and wash them. And I know some makeup brushes, they kind of like decompose when you do that, but these ones, like they're all intact. Like it's really, really, really good quality. And I feel like this is a brand that needs more like attention. So we have the Hourglass brushes. These brushes are also really good. I use this one for my foundation. And it's just perfect. It's compact, it doesn't shed, it's easy to wash. And then I use this one for my concealer. I see a lot of girls on TikTok, they also use this one. I think Hailey Bieber also uses this one. I've seen her use it in one of her videos as a concealer. I've been using this for a couple of months, maybe like 6 months, and honestly it's chef's kiss. It's really, really good. So I also have one brush. I think I have one or two brushes. I think I have two brushes from, what's her name? Rare Beauty. I love Rare Beauty just because I love Selena Gomez. She's been like my icon for many years. I grew up watching Wizards of Waverly Place, listening to her music. I feel like I just grew up with her. So anything that she's going to do, I'm obviously going to support her. But I could say that her makeup brushes aren't the best compared to what I already have. So these are the two makeup brushes that I got from Rare Beauty. As you can see, they're pretty banged up. I use this one for my my cream blush, and then I use this one to kind of like remove any powder that I have on my face. So as I said, these are pretty banged up. As I told you guys previously, when I wash my brushes, I just submerge them in water and then I eventually get to it and then wash it. So I feel like because this is wood, it just chipped off. Like, you know, it's just literally decomposing in front of my face. And it's very, very wobbly. It's not steady at all. And then this one, it just broke off. And I got them, I think a year ago also. But when this happened, I think I only had them for like a month. So if I was you, I would not spend my money on Rare Beauty makeup brushes. I haven't tried her actual makeup products, but I could say for her brushes, it's not worth it. So moving on to the actual products, I have a bunch of different brands. So we're just going to go through them. They're not going to be in order. And then I'm going to rate them out of 10 and then give you guys my honest review if it's worth it or not. I feel like I'm kind of like Jeffree Stars. I know like Jeffree Stars, he does this thing like, is it Jeffree Stars approved or whatever? I feel like I'm kind of like giving that vibe today. So we have the Laura Mercier. I always use the color translucent. I feel like even though you're a darker skinned girl, you could use a translucent one. You don't really have to go towards like the colored powder for it to match your skin tone. Obviously, I'm not white and I use the translucent one and I've been using it for many years. And honestly, chef's kiss, I give this a solid 9 out of 10. So definitely you should spend your money on this one. Next up, I have the Patrick Ta for Face blush and the color She's a Doll. So this is like a cream blush and a powdered blush. And this is what it looks like. I like it. I feel like it's super pigmented. Maybe it's just like the color isn't for me 100%. I feel like sometimes when I put it on, it's a bit too harsh. But maybe that's just my fault. I didn't like pick the right color, but I really like his products. The quality is really good, so I honestly give this maybe like a 7 out of 10. I'm sure there's like better ones out there, because if I remember, this was like 40 bucks or something. So I mean, I feel like his products are more expensive because he is trending, he's popular, he's all over TikTok doing like these famous people, well, these famous TikTokers makeup. So I feel like it's a bit overpriced, but like it's not, it's not revolutionary, it's not innovative, it's good, right? Next up, I have the Makeup by Mario highlighter, and well, it says highlighter, but it's really like for your eyelids. I'm just gonna open this very gently because it's like all broken. So this is what it looks like. The pigment is really good. It's very easy to apply, it's easy to blend, and it's buildable also. I really like this product. I haven't tried any of his other products. I really want to. I give this like an 8 out of 10. It's super cute for like the holidays, or if you want to like, glam up your eyelids or whatever. I don't really like put stuff on my eyelids, if I'm being honest. I feel like my eyelids are super small and they're very like, I don't know, I feel like they're very puffy. Like I have a bit of excess skin, I feel like. So I'm not really able to play around with colors and this and that because I don't have enough space. Even when I put like the Makeup by Mario eyelid highlighter, I feel like it's a bit too much because I have no space, so it goes all over and this and that. Or maybe I'm just not as good as doing my eyelid makeup, but that's just a side point. So next up, I have the Tatcha Silk Canvas, which is this. And this is just like a primer. I used it today actually. I feel like it's good, but Tatcha, as you guys know, it's an expensive brand. I'm sure you could find something similar elsewhere. So I give this a 8 out of 10 because I do really like it, but I feel like it is expensive, right? Tatcha is an expensive brand. Next up is the Merit, what's it called? Flush Balm. This is the color Stockholm. This is what it looks like. It's very cute. It's easy to apply. I like that it comes like in a ball, so you just, choop choop. But I do see that it is very sheer, and I feel like maybe this is not the right color for me. So when I apply it on my skin, it's kind of gray. So I'm not sure if they make darker ones or not. I would have to check and do my own research, but for now, I give this like a 5 out of 10 because I have better blushes. Like example, the Patrick Ta one is way better than this one. I feel like also the texture of the blush isn't as good as other ones that I have. It's just okay, right? So, and I'm not even sure how much it is because this was gifted. So if it's above like, and it's tiny, right? So if this is above like, I say like $30, obviously it's not worth it. So we have, what else should I show you guys? So we have, okay, the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm. I see this all over TikTok. That's the reason why I bought it. I'm not really a highlight girly. I just feel like if I have too much, like my face is already kind of oily in a sense, so I don't want to over highlight my face. I prefer maybe like my face to be a bit more matte versus shiny. So when I use this, I only really put it on the bridge of my nose, maybe a bit on top of my lip, and like above below my eyebrow. I like this, but it's not like wow, like I need to have this, right? I feel like it's really overhyped on TikTok. And the thing that I don't like about the packaging especially is that the lid always pops open in my makeup bag. Maybe the problem is my makeup bag because all of my products are together and then they're just like tossed around and this and that. So maybe that's why it's so easy for it to kind of like pop open, and then it just dries out, which is so annoying. But every time I open my makeup bag, for some reason the top is off somewhere. So And then I feel like the product is really good, but I don't know, I feel like I've tried better, you know? So, you know, if you guys are thinking to buy her Beauty Light One Easy Highlighter, just don't. It's not worth the hype. I honestly give it like maybe like a 7 out of 10 or even a 6 out of 10, just because I hate that every time I reach out for it, the lid is somewhere else, right? It doesn't stay together. So next up is my favorite product of all times. Every time like someone is like, I honestly get a lot of compliments for my under eye makeup. I'm gonna kind of like do a close up. My under eyes, if anything, it's always flawless. I feel like I'm able to I feel like I have that down. Like I have the perfect product. I know how it works. I know how it works on my skin. And every time someone asks me like, "Oh my God, what concealer do you use?" Cuz it's very like, it's kind of like filter-ish. Like I feel like I have a filter when I have this concealer on. I always recommend the same one because I've been using the same one since I was in high school. So like years ago, right? I am in love with Makeup Forever, especially their concealer. I love, 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 love Makeup Forever. It's such an underrated brand, and I feel like right now they're kind of getting a bit of hype because they started doing PRs. Like I feel like a couple of people in Montreal, they have received some of their PR, which I'm happy that they're starting to get, you know, the hype that they deserve. But let me just show you guys how many concealers that I have from them, just because I'm obsessed. Like, and they're all full, right? I am obsessed, obsessed, obsessed with their concealer. The formula is so good. It's one of the best formulas that I've ever tried in my whole life. I feel like they put crack in this, honestly. So yeah, this is my favorite brand of all time, especially for my concealer. So if you girlies are looking for the perfect concealer, I honestly recommend the Makeup Forever HD Skin. The only thing that I'm gonna say is they were bigger before. They had more product in it. They did shrink. I guess, you know, everyone is doing now. They're kind of like, not downsizing, it's not the right word, but they're kind of like shrinking their products and keeping them at the same price just to make more money. Which I get, whatever. I'm not mad at them. But honestly, this is the best freaking concealer that I've tried in my life. I'm not even gonna cap, you guys, look. And these are not, they're not that cheap, right? And I always, always, always have at least 3 in hand, just because I don't ever want them to run out, or I don't ever want it to be like so popular where I can't even get my hands on it. So just in case, I always, 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 always have my favorite makeup brand for my concealer. They're so good. And every single person like that tries it, they're like, "Oh my God, like it's so good, I'm gonna go buy it." People, this brand is so underrated, and I have no idea why. Maybe it's like their marketing, they need to be more out there, but honestly, it's like chef's kiss. Next up, I have the Hourglass base. Well, basically it's a primer. It's an airbrush primer, that's what they say. This is what it looks like. I've used this maybe like 2 or 3 times. I feel like it's okay. I prefer the Tatcha one. I feel like it gives my skin like a smoother finish. So yeah, if you're thinking of buying this, I personally wouldn't buy it. I recommend the Tatcha one or any other primer. I give this maybe like a 4 out of 10. Like it's okay. I like the packaging. It's nice. It feels luxurious. But it's not worth my money. This was gifted, so I don't know how much it retails for. Next up, we have a bunch of Kaya products. As I told you guys earlier on, I love Kaya. It is a underrated brand, which I feel like not a lot of people know about it, but they should. I have so many of their products because it's just so amazing. Obviously, these were gifted, so I'm not sure how much they retail for, but I would definitely spend my money on Kaya because, as I said, the formula is super good. It's it, like when you put it on your skin, whether it's powder or cream, it's not going to be patchy. It's easy to blend. Their packaging is super cute. It's very unique. If you guys look on their Instagram, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. So I can't find the other products because I do have like a, let me see, I do also have a concealer from them. I don't know where it is. Maybe it's in the bathroom. But let me just show you guys real quick. So I have, this is what I use for my powdered contour. I know I told you guys that I don't really use powdered contour anymore because I really am trying to do like less is more type of makeup. But this is what it looks like. It's really good. I've had this for a year and something, and it hasn't even like hit the pan, right? So this, it's really good product, trust me. I have also a cream contour and a I think it's supposed to be like, wait, let me see. I think it's supposed to be another type of contour, but I use it as a concealer. So what I like about these products is obviously the formula. It's so good, very rich, and it's very generous also. So I know that some products, they're kind of like, there's not a lot in it, even though like the formula is good and, you know, it blends perfectly in this and that. But like, this has everything that you need. So the formula is good. They have a lot of different colors, you know, like skin tone colors for everyone, honestly. And it is very rich in a sense, like they are generous. And the formula is rich also. So this is what I use for my contour. This is in the shade 60C. And I've been using it for a year and something. And like, look how much product is left, honestly. It's so good. I love Kaya. And then I'm going to show you guys my what's called my foundation that I've been using for the last couple of years also. And this is in the shade 40W. I mostly use this during the summer just because it is a bit dark. But the formula is so good that sometimes I even use it during the winter because I love it. And now we have one of the red lipsticks, and this is in the shade, I can't really see. Maybe there is no shade name, but this is what it looks like. It's very pigmented. I don't really like having a red lip. I feel like it just ruins my whole makeup just because you're only focused on the lip. And I feel like it does make me look older also. So I'm never really tempted to go towards a red lip. But when I do, on very rare occasions, I do use the Kaya one. And then we have one of their glittered lipsticks. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. It's so pretty. It's honestly gorgeous. And I use this also often. This is in the shade, I think it's Pinky Gloss. It kind of like faded away, but super cute. I love Kaya. Next up, we're going to be doing mascara. It's so crazy. When I was younger, I used to hate how mascara looked on me just because, as I said, I feel like my eyes are kind of hooded, and I feel like it doesn't really suit me 100% when I was younger. Obviously, now I just freaking love mascara. I feel like it just completes my look. But when I was younger, I used to just never put mascara and kind of like have my lashes raw. And I still do it from time to time just because I feel like it's a cute vibe and it actually makes me look younger, so that's a plus. But yeah, I used to not like mascara until obviously I experimented and tried different mascaras. I feel like the reason why I didn't really like mascara or like the mascara look on me is because I have short lashes, but they're very thick. And all of the mascaras that I used to try, they were maybe for like volume and not as much as length. So I feel like they were always very like thick and clumpy and they didn't suit me at all. I really like when I buy mascaras now, I really look for mascaras that are gonna give me like a lengthened look to elongate my lashes. So My number one mascara of all times is Lash Idole from Lancome. The reason why I love this mascara so much is, first of all, it gives me a lot of length, and it's just how the wand is. It's perfect to kind of like lift my lashes. I honestly love this. I really do give it a 10 out of 10. This is my second time using it, and it's my holy grail. Next up, I have this one from Dior. I like it. It's not as amazing as the Lancome one. I feel like this one gives me more volume than length, which, as I said, it's not really what I'm looking for. But I do like it just because obviously it's Dior. It's a vibe, but I would recommend you going with the Lancome one, and it's cheaper. So I would definitely recommend the Lancome over the Dior. And if you're looking to have blue mascara, I know it's kind of a trend right now. I feel like it's so freaking cool. All throughout high school, I used to wear blue mascara, and it was so different. And only recently I remembered that blue mascara existed because of the trend. So if you guys are looking to buy a blue mascara, I would recommend the Pupa Vamp. This is the same one that I used when I was younger. They just changed their packaging, and this is what it looks like. It's such a vibrant blue. It's like an electric blue. It's so pretty, and I feel like it works really good with darker skin tones. So if you're like my complexion or even darker, I feel like it's just gonna make your skin, your eyes pop. They do say that blue and brown eyes, it goes well together, so I definitely recommend that. So out of all three, obviously for blue mascara, I would recommend the Vamp from Pupa. If you want thicker eyelashes, and you already have like long lashes, I would recommend the Dior. And if you're like me and you have thick eyelashes but they're short, I would recommend the one from Lancome. Next up, I have a bunch of blushes. I know I did talk about the Patrick Ta and the Merit, but I have other ones. So I have this one from Hourglass that I don't really use just because it's a bit too red. I'm going to show you guys like this. It's a bit too red to my liking, but I've used it a couple of times and then kind of blended it. It was cute. And this is in the shade Revel. This was also gifted. I give it, like a 6 out of 5. It's okay, but there's better ones out there. I have this from Ilia. This is in the shade A Fine Romance, and this is so good. I've used it a couple of times. The actual shade is kind of like a rich berry type of vibe. It's super good. I like that it's small and compact. It's easy to kind of like blend into your makeup. I give this a solid 8 out of 10. Really like it, and this was also gifted, so. And then I have this no, not this one. I have this from Tower 28. I honestly love Tower 28. I feel like they don't get as much hype as they should. This is in the shade Beach Please, and this is what it looks like. As you guys could see, I definitely use this a lot, and it's actually on my skin today. The reason why I like this one is because it's very subtle. It really blends in with your foundation, and sometimes I do forget. Like, example, I'm gonna powder all of my face, and then I forget. I'm like, oh shit, like I have to apply my cream blush. And when I do forget, I always use the Tower 28 just because it's easy to even blend with powder. I know that sometimes when you put powder, when you put like something creamy on top of powder, it kind of becomes patchy. But this is honestly chef's kiss. Whenever I do forget, I use this one, and it's just the perfect shade. It's very like seamless. It gives me that glow that I need. And the color is kind of like muted in a sense, which is what I'm looking for in a blush, compared to like example like the Patrick Ta. The Patrick Ta is very like, I'm here, like this one is like, I'm here, but I'm just chilling in the back. And then I have, what else do I have as as a blush. I used to have other, oh yeah, I have this one. I used to have a lot more products, but I do give a lot of products to like my family, especially my sister, like, or my mom, whenever like there's some products that I do like, but I feel like, you know, it's not necessary for me to have it and kind of like hoard it. I just give it to my mom or my sister. I have this one from Milk, and the color is Rally. This is a lip and cheek product. This is what it looks like. For this product, it's okay. It's not wow. I feel like I only use it on my cheek. I don't use it on my lips just because the color, I feel like it's too pale. But the thing that I will say about this product is I like how small it is, just to kind of like put it on my face. But I definitely I wouldn't really recommend you buying it just because there's better products out there. I give this maybe like a 6 out of 10. We're almost done. I'm just gonna show you guys a couple more products that I absolutely love, and then we're gonna kind of conclude this video. So I was the biggest fan of KKW. I was so sad when she kind of had to shut down and rebrand. I think now, if I'm not mistaken, now it's called it's under her skin care product. Everything is under one name. This is what it looks like. I've been using her brightening powder number 3 for the longest time. I obviously have it today. Well, not obviously, how can you know? But I have it today. And this is what it looks like. I've been using this for maybe 3 years or even 4 years. It has hit pan, but there is still a lot of product left. And I use it. You remember when you guys, remember when I was talking about the fluffy brush that I use for under my eyes? So with the fluffy brush, I just really go in and tap under my eyes. It really just gives me that awake look. It makes me look more awake, if that makes sense. And it's absolutely stunning, gorgeous. I am aware that makeup expires, so I'm sure this is way beyond the expiration date, but I don't care. I'll use it till it's done, right? I really like the NYX Dewy Finish. I've been using this for a couple of years now. I always rebuy it. I really like it, and it's cheap. It's not expensive. It is worth it to go to your local drugstore and buy that setting spray, or buy that lip liner, that gloss, or that mascara. I feel like sometimes it's better for your pockets. And a lot of these products, or a lot of these companies, example NYX, it is a really good makeup brand that I feel like a lot of people, they do know it's a good makeup brand and they do use it, but they deserve more hype in a sense. They do a lot of dupes also, which obviously it's fun. It's better for our pockets. Instead of paying, I don't know, the Charlotte Tilbury's glow stick for I think it was $40, I'm not mistaken, or in the 30s. Well, you could maybe buy one from NYX, which is gonna be 15 or $20. So definitely I love this product. I give it a 10 out of 10, one of my favorites. And the last product that I'll be showing you, let me see, my bag is almost empty. I feel like I just have a bunch of crap in it. The last product that I'll be showing you is, I really like this product, so there's no name on it. Oh, okay. Yes, it is. So the last product that I'll be showing you is the Wow Brow from e.l.f. I'm not sure if they still make it. It's very small, but it lasts long. And this is what I use to kind of fill in my eyebrows. So as I told you guys before, I don't remember if I did, but my eyebrows are naturally thick, so I don't really need to draw them in or whatsoever. I only use the Got2b glue with a spoolie. I brush my eyebrows, I let them, set and dry, and then I go in with the Wow Brow from e.l.f. and then I kind of fill in my eyebrows to give it that fuller look. But that's really the only thing that I do. And the reason why I like this is just because I feel like it gives a really natural effect on my eyebrows. It's not harsh, and it's very long lasting. I've had this for a year And as you guys can see, it's a small product and it has lasted me through the whole year. That is it for my makeup review. I'm gonna show you guys what my table looks like. Full of makeup, full of good stuff. Thank you guys for watching my YouTube channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What I really want you guys to retain from this is don't always go with what's trending. Don't always go with what you see like the next girl using in her TikTok video or in her YouTube video or whatsoever. Really go with what works with you. Example, I've been using the Makeup Forever concealers for many years, and I have not changed because it works for me. I know that right now what's trending is the Hourglass one, and I feel like I'm not even interested in trying it just because why spend my money on something that's like it's trending for now, like it's hyped for now. I'm just going to stick with what works for me, and I know it works for me. I've been using it for many years. And don't always go with like the bigger brand names, such as example Dior. Sometimes example the Lancome one, where you could buy it at your local drugstore, is actually way better. So yeah, try not to go with the trends. Try to respect your pocket, your budget. Don't freaking spend like all of your whole paycheck on makeup. Obviously, makeup is so fun. Going to Sephora is so fun. It's kind of like, you know, it's a dream for us girls. Also, respect your budget, respect, you know, your pockets. Don't go into debt to buy makeup. It's not worth it. If you're a student and you don't have as much money, I'm sure you could find a lot of good products at your local drugstore or even at Walmart. You don't always have to go to Sephora. And if you do have the budget to go to Sephora, obviously be wise. Don't buy things just to buy them. Buy what you actually truly need for your makeup routine. A lot of these products, as I said, a lot of them are gifted, but a lot of them I buy. And I'm not lying. I'm not trying to like indulge you guys in error or whatsoever. This is like my honest review. And if you guys are interested, I could do like I could use these products and do my full face, just because as I said, these are the products that I use every day. Like all of these products I use on my face today. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if ever you guys have any questions, you could definitely send me an email, a DM, right below on the comments. I'd be more than happy to recommend you some makeup products or makeup brands that I absolutely love. And if ever example you're like, hey Alexa, I've been using this mascara for a while, do you think you could recommend me a better product? It would be I would be more than happy then to recommend you and to help you on that aspect. So yeah, thank you again for watching my YouTube video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and to share with your friends. Mwah! See you guys next time.